think about that whole narrative of why American men are saying they're no, because it outlines the details of why you think American men are saying they're not interested in American
Well,
women.
there's been a couple articles
Yeah.
because I was just reading earlier this one thing where they were talking about how some men, and this was like a different situation. Some men go to this chat room from international women, and a lot of times there's no discussion. It's just like a sexual thing. But a
Oh,
lot of
like a OnlyFans thing
it's like a
or
OnlyFans. It's like
webcam
a
model.
like a
Okay.
webcam situation where it's different women from different countries, and this happens all over the world. And a lot of times the conversations, I don't know if they um, listen to the conversations, but a lot of times the conversations go in and people are talking about American women are very masculine. They're not feminine enough. They're very. Let me read some of
Look
the
at my
ones.
face.
No,
Do you
I
see
get
my
it.
face?
Some of the ones that are here, let me read them to you because they said a whole American women are so entitled,
Oh,
right?
that points it out too. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they think that the world belongs to them and they are full of airs. They don't respect me as a man. I need a woman, not competition. They always have an argument and an opinion about everything. There's never any peace in the house, and they have something to say about absolutely everything. They don't take care of themselves,
Ooh, not that
right?
one.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't take care of themselves as you girls do. That's what it says. I wish my wife looked like you.
Not your wife. So
Yes.
you are
Oh,
on.
he's married. He's married.
Oh
Okay, this one says
no.
my ex-wife was all about her career. She never took care of me. So he wanted a mother.
No, men like
You stupid.
I'm really getting sick and tired of hearing that shit every time a man says he wants a woman that's gonna take care of him. Based on your logic, then there shouldn't be a woman in the world that is over here expecting a man to pay for every damn thing. Because last time I checked, isn't that taking care of your woman? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Get the French toast out of here.
What's going on, YouTube? Is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. And just to hush all you guys, this really is a Nirvana t-shirt. You see that? Nirvana. Everybody was making fun of me in the last video, like, man, come on, bro. This is a Nirvana t-shirt, bro. All right. And it's one of my favorite t-shirts actually because I like the way it hugged my shoulders and my arms, man. So but that was off topic. All right. So I just wanted to get that out the way because I saw that in the comments like crazy. Because I understand how that can look like it's contradicting to the topic that we were discussing. But no, this is not a rainbow shirt, you guys. It is a Nirvana shirt. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the rest of this video.
no, men like to be taken care of.
Yeah, but yeah. Women in my country, they just don't know how to be feminine anymore.
In my country.
In my country. I love that you Eastern European girls are so family oriented and sweet, and you are so gorgeous. Um,
I'm feeling like these are a bunch of creepers.
I just think that
They
it says.
are in this webcam chat. You just
I think it says that you know what it says. It says the men want the woman to be a certain way, and the woman comply. So I think that a lot of times, I think that that's the issue that men want women to be a certain way,
yeah.
and they expect they're not willing to compromise. They're not willing to have conversations. They just expect you to be that way. And
And
if
you
you're
got to
not that
do it.
way, it's a problem. And they say, well, the women in such and such web chat, whatever
Yeah.
situation, it's like they're this way. And then it's like, so, I don't know.
I love how y'all downplay it like it's all geeky guys. There's probably guys that got themselves
No,
together
Nobody
who
says.
choose not to be with combative women.
No. That's not what I'm
Nobody's.
saying. See, that when Lonnie was saying that, it brought my mind back to 90 Day Fiance because
Oh.
everybody know that's my show.
Yeah.
And every dude that's gotten with either a girl, and I'm not isolating these countries from the Philippines, from Eastern Europe, right? It's always the same specific looking type of dweeb that is getting that girl. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm like,
Stop the cap.
Coming from the woman that literally just called these guys creepers. See, this is one of the reasons why men are starting to even walk out of not, and like the woman said, they don't want to have conversations, they don't want to compromise, because look how y'all contradict yourself in the same fucking conversation. You literally look.
You stupid.
And then when a man puts a mirror to your face and shows you your contradiction, once again, what does it always fall on, you guys? No accountability. Your need to be right is more important than what the fuck is in fucking front of you. But I digress, man. Let's keep it moving, man. I want to hear some more of this bullshit they got to say.
saying, I'm like, I can see both sides of the coin because I read the article, right? Like, I don't like when it gets like I don't like when you come for American women and like, oh, they don't, right?
Yeah.
And then you're like, but you guys do. I feel like, first of all, they do. Yes, there's cultural parts of it, right, where it's the cultural norm, but you also don't have a lot of choices. A lot of these women in these countries aren't coming from affluent, wealthy families. They're coming from situations that you marrying her and bringing her to the US, or even if you move there with your retirement package and live like a king, you're going to take her out of a situation that she'll be too happy. You see what I'm saying? To get out of.
I don't necessarily agree. Like, I think that there are some women in other countries that's what they're taught to do.
Yeah,
Like,
culturally.
Yeah, culturally. So it's like, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, we are taught that. I was kind of taught this too. Like, when you're married and you have a husband or whatever, you are supposed to cook,
Yeah.
bring the food to your husband,
Yeah.
and do all these things.
Do
And
that.
it's like, okay, but when you live, and I'll say this, an American lifestyle, things change a little bit, especially when you have to work, when both people in the household work.
Yeah.
When your husband is not making all this money and now it's like we both have to work. Whoever, you got home 3 hours ago. You know what I'm saying? I just got home. You expect me to cook?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired, just like you.
Mhm.
I think that there's certain things that just come into play, but a lot of women in other countries, like, they don't necessarily work.
And you know what? Maybe the generations before you should have thought about that before they entered the workforce and was pushing this damn effing movement. Because that's the reason why things are the way they are in America. But despite that, women in these other countries do work and they still hold those traditional values and traditional roles, even whether they tired or not. Because whether you want to admit it or not, men are still held to a traditional standard in America. Because if y'all really wanted equality, we wouldn't be having all these TikTokers over here teaching women how to scam men out of money, over here prioritizing these big fancy first dates, expecting men to pay, over here saying a man ain't worth her time if he asking to split the bill on the first date. All these things that men have traditionally done, we're still being held to in America. But the moment a man says he want a woman that cooks and clean, it's a fucking problem. Fuck out of here, bro. Let's keep it moving.
Work.
I could see a whole different argument, right? I could see an argument being more like this. The threshold for America has changed for what you could get for the dollar.
Right.
So, meaning that even people are outsourcing, people go to India, people go to other countries to outsource products because it's cheaper. Something equal or of equal value that you could get for $35. Let's just for somebody to do a graphic work for you in another country, it may cost you $2,000 to do it here.
Right.
So maybe is what Lonnie is saying. it's difficult for a woman who just finished working all day
Right.
to be all catering to you. But if Lonnie in that same situation, if this guy was making $900,000 a year, you have a maid, you have a cook, you have people that could help you. So the threshold is just so expensive, and the entitlement is attached to it.
Right.
So it's like explaining to the graphic designer here, you can't charge me $2,000, bro. I'm getting it for $35.
That is a great example, and this is the reason why these women are getting upset, because a man no longer has to make such a big, substantial amount of money to get what he wants from a woman. I covered this in one of my most recent videos. The reason why these women are upset because now the tables have turned. Men can practice hypergamy the same way women have for the last God knows how many years. And men are doing it in the form of a passport. You no longer have to make 6 or 7 figures in order to be in a position where you can take care of a whole entire family if you leave the country. Women in America do not like this, because now those guys that they can fall back on if they can't get the 6, 7 figure guy, those guys are slowly trickling their way out. Even the guys that are making 6 figures are doing the same thing. Hell, even the guys that are making 7 and 8 figures. Because those guys that can afford to keep American women at home aren't even getting the respect that they want. So at some point, ladies, y'all are gonna have to hold each other accountable, look yourselves in the mirror and be like, hey, we gotta do something different. Because unless y'all women are gonna start getting on bended knee and asking men to marry y'all, which y'all are not gonna do, then what the fuck y'all arguing about? Men hold access to relationships and marriage, not y'all. So y'all are the ones that are gonna have to compromise. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm, helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Travel. The link is in the description and pinned in the comments. Also, look out for the merch, spreadshot.com, as well as my latest mixtape, Monk Mode Deactivated. Those links are in the description as well. And until the next video, y'all, deuces.